Current lightweight champion Islam Makhachev was all set to defend his title against Arman Tsarukyan in the upcoming UFC 308 event. However, the fight has now been called off because of an injury sustained by the Dagestani fighter. Makhachev tore his ligament during his fight against Dustin Poirier at UFC 302 and won't return to action this year. The lightweight kingpin had made it clear that he might have to undergo surgery to get back to full fitness. However, it seems he might not need any sort of surgery anymore, as revealed by coach Javier Mendez. Let us take a look at what he had to say about the champion's recovery process. Javier Mendez recently sat down for a chat with Submission Radio and issued an update on Makhchev's injury. The Dagestani fighter successfully defended his title against Dustin Poirier at UFC 302 and has now extended his winning streak to 14 fights. The champion had stated that he would be undergoing tests in order to recover before October 2024. He also made it clear that the doctors would decide whether his injury would need any sort of surgery or not. However, coach Javier Mendez has now made it clear that there is no need for any surgery. During his interview with Submission Radio, the legendary coach said, "I don't know how he's looking. I do know what was told, it wasn't no surgery needed. It just needed rest and it's attendant." He also made it clear that currently, there is no update on when Islam Makhachev will return to training. But the camp is confident that he will recover from the injury pretty soon and prepare himself for his next fight. Coach Mendez further added, "And I haven't really spoken to them about in regards to when he's gonna start training. So, right now, I don't really know. I don't really have any answer that would be correct on him. Other than no surgery. That I do know." Makhachev was hoping to fight in the UFC 308 card in Abu Dhabi, but will now have to wait for his next fight. But during his absence from the octagon, will we see any interim belt fight? UFC CEO Dana White has the answer for you, and it seems he is willing to wait for the champion's return. Fans who were hoping to see an interim fight might just have to wait a bit longer than expected. While the champion is on his road to recovery, both Arman Tsarukyan and the fans will have to keep their patience. The UFC head honcho booked an interim belt for the heavyweight division recently. However, it seems the UFC CEO is in no mood this time round. In a recent interview with Manuka Kopyan, White made it was clear that he would be waiting for the champion to return to full fitness. The 55-year-old said, "Islam's fought so many times and is always willing to jump up and take a fight. So, no, there won't be an interim title. When he's ready to go, we'll go. We have plans. We're looking at it right now on when he would fight. This means that Tsarukyan will have to wait to get his rematch with the champion." On the other hand, the fans will be hoping that the champion recovers in time and defends his title against an opponent who he has beaten in the past. When do you think Islam Makhachev will be returning to the octagon? Will we see him in action in early 2025? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below.